What's going on, folks? 44 the Legendary, back with another live stream. And if you can read the title, yes, I'm going to be taking a break. Not that I haven't already taken a break. However, this is going to be my final piece of content until football starts. And that could be after the preseason. I don't even know if I'm going to make videos during the preseason. My only exception would be if a major injury happens or something of that nature. But besides that, my plan is to stay completely off YouTube, content related. What's up, Snakebite? What's up, User? What's up, Bucks? The plan is to make this my final bit of content until football starts. And I mean, September. So, with that being said, um, this will be my final piece of content. Bearing something major happening, whether it be a major injury during the preseason, whether it be a major uh, piece of information, sports wise or whatever. Um, so, bearing those exceptions, I'm going to be MIA. I got a lot of big things coming up within the next few months. I'll be starting school back up, internship, so it's getting hectic for me. I'm not going to have a lot of time to devote to YouTube. I'm gonna have to shift my focus elsewhere. You, sir, I can just by reading your comments, I know who you are, buddy. I can already tell who you are. Listen, brother, listen, man. Life isn't easy. You're going to have situations where you just wish things were different. Um, Trust me, bro. I go through it. I go through it. It's not easy, man. You know how to get in touch with me if you ever want to talk. As I see a basketball in the middle of the freaking street. Whoop-dee. Nice. Well, was in the middle of the street. Now I just passed it up. That's a way to hold up traffic. Anyway, what's up, Who Dat? How you doing? Caleb, what's up? Just a little bit to catch up to date. I am familiar with the DeJounte Murray trade for the Pelicans. I think it's a good acquisition. I think we gave little to nothing for him. Larry Nance Jr., Dyson Daniels. I mean, bye. Not complaining there. 2 draft picks, first rounders for the next couple of years. EJ Liddell. The Pelicans gave little to nothing for DeJounte Murray. I'm satisfied with the trade. Um, I like DeJounte Murray. I think he's going to be a very good asset for the team. Now the Pelicans need a center, a big man. And this guy, Yves Missy, that they drafted, I don't think that was the answer. The man averages 10 points a game and 5 rebounds. What were the Pelicans thinking? I don't know. I don't think that's the answer. I think they were going based off of the chart and looked at the chart and said, oh, they got him as a top 3 center. They got him drafted in the top 15 or whatever. Let's snag him. Let's make it look like we got a steal at 21. No. I don't think this Yves Missy guy is going to be all that good. I don't even think he's going to play much. So I think the Pelicans missed on that. Um, then they went out today and got this guy, Daniel Theus, from the, I forgot what team he was on. the Celtics. The Celtics. He was off the Celtics. They went out and got this guy, and this guy is not even a starter. So the Pelicans are still lacking depth in the center position. They don't have a starting center. That's very problematic because you're going to have teams that are going to be able to get inside the paint and do whatever they want, and the Pelicans are going to have to score 120 points to win every night. But whatever. Keep on playing around and getting all these rusty players and second and third string players, but whatever. The Brandon Ingram situation still has yet to be situated. And from the looks of it, it looks like they're going to keep him around. Which, I mean, you had one bad postseason, objectively. You had one bad postseason. But at the same time, I mean, what are you going to keep doing? You're going to keep rolling with the exact same players as you've done every year? I mean, it's good that you went out and got DeJounte Murray. But, I mean, Brandon Ingram's been here for, 5 years or whatever? I mean, it's been the same stuff every year with him. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Um, yeah, who dat? I'm definitely gonna go to the season opener. Not that the Panthers game is appealing by any stretch of the imagination, but it's the fact that it's the first game of meaningful football that I'm going to see in 8 months. I mean, it you could be playing anybody, does not matter. I don't care who they're playing week one. If it's in the dome and it's week one, I'm going to it. I don't care who we're playing. So that's where I stand on that. Otherwise, I wouldn't even look at that game twice on the schedule. I wouldn't waste my money. But the fact that it's the opening game, like you gotta go. You gotta go to it. I'll probably go to the Eagles game in week 3. I know that. Um, what is the what's this guy's name? Uh, it used to be fitness cheat code. What is this? What is this? Eagles for life. Eagles fan for life. Aaron. Aaron. That's his real name. Not gonna put out his entire name, but he knows who he is. He's coming down for it, so I'll probably go to that game, and maybe we can link up. Eagles fan for life. Fitness cheat code. Uh, I don't know what his name is right now on YouTube. Anyway, I'll probably go to the Eagles game. The Tampa Bay game, I'm not sure. The Broncos game, probably not, because I just don't like Thursday night games. Um, Moonlight, what's good? What's good, Moonlight? Diddy is in your chat. Not sure who you're referring to, Amber McWilliams. Welcome to 44 the Legendary, though. We'll see a lot of new accounts here. Welcome. So I'll be going to the Panthers game week 1. I'll probably go to the Philadelphia game week 3. Tampa might pass on that. Denver probably going to pass on that. Cleveland or Atlanta, I might go to one of those. I think I'm due to go to an Atlanta game. I haven't been to an Atlanta game since 2014. Yeah, Caleb, that's how I feel, dude. I just don't like night games. The only night game that I'll go to is like Monday Night Football, you know, week 1 Monday Night Football I would go to, but even Monday Night Football games I don't really like. I've been to a few. I've been to the Washington game in 2018 when Breeze broke that record. I went to the Houston game week 1 when Will Lutz kicked that field goal from 58 yards to win. That just kind of infuriates me because we got rid of a guy that made a lot of clutch kicks for a guy that hasn't made one clutch kick. But that's a different story. I'll definitely bring that up if Blake Grupe misses more field goals this year in meaningful moments in games. However, I went to that Houston game week 1. That was a great memory. And I went to the Miami game in 2021. That was just arguably the worst game I've ever been to in my life. That had to be the most boring game I've ever been to in my entire life. When you had Ian Book starting at quarterback, like that was a pathetic game to go to. So those are the 3 Monday night games I've been to. But other than that, I don't really like going to night games. I'm more of a 12 o'clock, 3:25 guy. Sunday afternoon, so at least whenever I get out the dome, I can go home and watch more football. You know, it makes sense, doesn't it? I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I want to see the Sean Payton return for sure. Bucks TV screen, not in the dome. I don't need to go to that game. I'm not saying I won't go to the Tampa Bay game, Bucks, but it's probably unlikely because I've already been to that game 100 times. I've watched Tom Brady play. I've watched the Saints beat Tom Brady. I mean, what more can I ask for? Yeah, Chris, man, we can definitely talk about that in the near future. What's up, Raphael? How you doing? So, just a little recap of what I just. The Pelicans got DeJounte Murray. They gave up pretty much little to nothing for him. Happy about that. Not happy about the fact that we don't have a reliable center, and we keep on getting all these bandages. It seems like. Not sold on Yves Missy, averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds a game, and Daniel Theus. Not sold on him. The man barely plays, so the Pelicans, for all intended purposes, do not have a reliable center still. So that's concerning. As for the Saints, I mentioned this and I'm going to mention it again. This will be my last piece of content until football comes back around. And quite honestly, it might be until week 1. If something dramatic happens during the preseason, that'll be the only exceptions. However, I really intend to stay away from making content until the first week of the season. I mean, save it all for whenever I'm in the mood. I'm not in the mood to really make content during the middle of July where there's nothing going on. But week 1 comes around, I'll be excited. I'll have that energy, it'll be time. So I'm looking forward to that. Aside from all that stuff, um, please let me go. Please be a good steward and let me get through. Don't honk at me, buddy. Come on. Don't be mean. Traffic. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I haven't been live in a few months. It's been a few months. I just thought I'd get back on here and tell y'all that I'm still alive. I'm still sane. I'm still here. Just got a lot of important things coming up, and in the process, I got about a month and change left before I start the next semester. So I want to be able to do what I can. Who dat for life, Chris? So you're planning on going to a playoff game? That is if the Saints make the playoffs. That's bold, buddy. That's bold. Could happen. Could happen. I'm very hopeful that we can get back to the playoffs this year, but we'll see how it shakes out. I'll definitely be at about at least 3 or 4 this year, and if we make the playoffs, I'll be at that one as well. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But yeah, we're exactly 2 months away, man. I mean, you think back 2 months. What was going on 2 months ago? Can you remember what was happening 2 months ago? Um, Seemed like it was just yesterday. So I'm telling you guys, this 2 months is gonna fly. Literally about 60 days away, man. 60 days away. So if If you want to challenge yourself to go sit in a prison cell for 60 days and get out the Thursday that football starts, be my guest. In fact, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. If somebody offered me $100,000 to go sit in a prison cell until week 1, as long as you update me on what's going on, I'd do it. I would go do it in a heartbeat. What's up, Jerry? How y'all doing? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Jedi? Yeah, guys. Like I mentioned, and I'll just mention that for the people coming in, this is gonna be my last piece of content until probably week 1. Even the preseason. Like I'll watch the preseason games. I might post the community tab here and there, but I'm not gonna make videos talking about, oh, the Saints did this in the preseason, the Saints did that, you know. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna wait until I actually want to make content, which is week 1, and just do it then. Yeah, Brandon, I hear you. I know what you're talking about, buddy. That's been bothering you a lot lately. I can tell, man. I can tell. I'd be bothered by it too. Like, I mean, at some point you gotta kind of set a boundary. Like, bro, I can't talk all the time, man. Like, stop calling me every day. You know? Oh, you're going to Dallas, Jedi. That's a game that, I mean, I'm not saying I am going, but it's possible. I could go to that game. That was actually one of the games before the schedule came out that I thought about attending. So, yeah, I'm not out the question that I go to that game. Um, yeah, Jared, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Hanging out with the pops in Louisiana. Weather here hasn't been that great. Sun hasn't been as out, but I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Because when it's hot, it's hot. I mean, I know. So, yeah. I agree. If Yves Missy is our starting center, the Pelicans just clearly don't want to win. I mean, there's no other way around it. They've just been known to make irrational decisions, irrational, stubborn decisions, unfortunately. It's just who the Pelicans are. Yeah, that storm's crazy, man. You got people driving on the interstate, and there were visuals of people driving on the interstate. Like, why are you driving on the interstate in a storm such as that? I don't get it. Chris, I know, man. I know. I know, man. Yep. They age us all right. They age us all right. They age us in the off season because in the off season, when you know there's not much to really do, it's like you're craving football to come around, and you know we're almost there, man. We're almost there. We're about 2 months away. I mean, we're in July right now, so it's been roughly 5 months. So we're about almost 3/4 of the way. Technically 5/7 because there's 7 months in the off season, but we're almost there, man. We're almost there. Like I said, if you told me to go sit in a prison cell for 60 days and completely, nothing to do, just watch television in a prison cell, the little tiny TV they got at the top, eat prison food every day for 60 days and all that other good stuff. If you told me to go do that for $100,000, I would do it. No questions asked. No questions asked. There you go. Happy early birthday, Mr. Houdat. Happy early birthday, my friend. As we reach our destination, Chipotle. Hadn't had some Chipotle in a while, guys. I need that. I need Chipotle. Necessity. It's a necessity, buddy. It's a necessity. That's awesome, Nelly. Congratulations to you for that, Jedi. Congratulations to you for that. On graduating, beginning your new journey. It's a big step. Um, and I've reached my destination here. Phone is about to die. Hate to cut it short, guys, but I'm gonna have to part ways right now. So that being said, folks, thank you all for entering. Like I said, I should be about 2 months before I get back on here. Around when week 1 begins, that's kind of when I will start to show my face again. In the meantime, you guys enjoy the rest of your summer. No, Michael Thomas is not signed to a team, and he's probably not going to get signed at any kind of max contract or relatively good salary that he wants because he's freaking injury prone and he doesn't deserve that money. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a few months unless something happens and I have to update. I miss you guys too, man, but I don't think it's really like what's the point of coming on and doing live streams religiously when it takes fun out of it whenever I constantly keep doing it. Like I want to be able to look at it as a treat. Look at it as something that I'm looking forward to, not abusing it. So with that being said, guys, y'all take it easy. Good to see you all. Thanks for popping in, and I'm out.